Welcome to Americana Archives. Today's headline is Railroad Superstitions. It says, "Yes, I read that article on stage people and their superstitions," said an eerie conductor. "And I must confess that we railroad men as a class are equally superstitious. I'm not speaking about that superstition that clings to one after an accident, but of that possessed by regular railroad men. I know a conductor who wears a long face the whole trip if the first ticket he should take up should be that of a foreign man. He has never had a serious accident, but is always afraid of one when such an occurrence happens. I have known him to carry it to such an extent that if a foreign man should happen to be his first passenger, he would sit down and not gather up the tickets until the next station was reached. That's a mild instance, however. A horseshoe is a railroad man's universal insignia of safety. You will scarcely find a freight train on any of the roads without a horseshoe in the caboose. Brakemen sometimes carry a whole one in their pockets. Engineers are scarcely ever without one in their cab. If anything happens to delay a train on the first 4 or 5 miles of its trip, an engineer is always superstitious of bad luck all the way through. I have known one of them to enter a way telegraph office for orders and anticipate answer to lay over, just because it was his off night. Some engineers get to believing that certain portions of the road are against them, and no matter how nicely their train glides over it, they are apprehensive of danger or of being late. Conductors are tainted with the disease, but not so seriously. If the first pasteboard handed a certain one I know when he starts on a trip should be a pass, he is certain that he will have bad luck during the whole run. Brakemen do not show the symptoms so plainly, because they have less to do with the management of the train, but even they do not escape it. Should a brakehead fly off, an evil omen is conveyed to the mind of some of the craft. A train of 13 cars often gives them the blues. I've known one to miss a trip because the train he was to run with had that number of cars. This story originally came from the Bradford Star. This story came from the great state of Wisconsin, being reported in the Manitowoc Pilot of May 24th, 1883. Thank you for joining us today. If you want to continue to uncover all of America's lost and forgotten history, then remember before you leave to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and remember to like and comment below. And we will see you next time on Americana Archives.